Hey guys, Amy here with a workout to tone your gut, working the core. So what are you going to need? Well, you're going to need a mat or a towel that you can use on the floor, and then a Plier ball as well. You can do these without them, but we definitely, if you can add the challenge and you have it at home, this is one that you can do with it. So lying down on the ground here, we're going to put the ball in between our feet. So have that ball right in there between your feet, and your body is going to be a little bit more, torso is going to be a little bit more elevated, okay? So as we use our core, we're going to lift up. Lift up. Now, I have a hard surface underneath, so I can feel it's kind of uncomfortable in my hip. So if you need to add some extra padding, or again, you might want to be in an area that has a little bit more padding, you can do that. So lifting up and right back down. And that is working this whole area really well. So I would encourage you to try to do 10 to 15, 2 times on each side. So again, 10 to 15 reps, you're lifting up, barely coming back down, and then flip to the other side. Same rules apply. Okay, the next one we're going to be sitting on our bottom, and put your feet on top of the Plier ball. So this is going to be a full-blown sit-up, so be very mindful of your back here and your posture. I'm going to show you a way to modify it as well. So you're laying down, and you're going to come all the way up, straight up, like so. Now, again, you can do it without the ball, and you can just have your feet down, take your back down nice and straight, come right back up, okay? And I did show you the other option, but if you're doing that side lift, again, you can do the same thing, lifting your feet up without the Plier ball too, okay? So moving on from there, we're gonna stay and we're gonna do a bicycle. So we've all seen bicycles, most of us have before. I'm gonna show you with the ball and then without. So you're laying on your back here, bringing your knees, the ball is in between your knees, and we're gonna do the same type of movement. You're rounding those legs, nice and round, and you're kind of pushing that ball back and forth, so it's adding the inner thigh challenge. And then you're rotating your torso, bring your elbows towards your knees. So same idea, you're lifting with your chest, try not to pull with your head, okay? Keeping that in mind, and then going from there. So we're gonna flip over, we're gonna do a mountain climber on the Plier ball. So at this point, I know I have a slippery surface underneath, so I'm gonna move my mat a little out of the way. And I'm gonna hold my ball like so. So holding my ball here and bringing your legs straight out, you're gonna drive your knees towards your chest. Just like so. Now again, you can do the same thing down on the ground without your Plier ball. Drive your knee in, just like that. Awesome. Last one is going to be a sit, reach, and pull. So you're sitting on your ball. Mine is very uninflated, so if your ball looks like this, you should inflate it, but you're sitting on there, and this is about also being mindful of that lower back. So as you lean forward, you're gonna feel those lower abs pull. So you're gonna reach, pull, reach, pull. So another thing to be mindful is how wide are your feet and how narrow are they. So the wider is going to give you a better foundation. And again, make sure you're not leaning back too far because you want to keep yourself centered on this ball. So reach, so you feel those lower abs come right back up, reach, come back up, reach. Now if you had some bands, you could also add a challenge if you attached it to the top of a door frame or something like that. But again, 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps of each of those. Make sure you hit both sides. Great job. Keep it up, guys. Don't forget, make sure you have the time, the type, and be consistent with that exercise. Thanks for joining. See ya.